Good Friday morning, everybody. Good people of YouTube. This is the only thing we have to do. This is also the reason that we came back early from the lakes, because I've got a diabetic appointment, so I've got to go to the diabetic clinic, and then that's me for 6 months. So I've got to go get told off, get my feet checked, haven't I? I'm going to pick up a little bit of shopping and then come back, and then I'm going to closet myself again. I'm totally incapable for the last few days of doing anything. Oh yes. That is brilliant.
Was that there before?
No, that's brand new. Okay guys, what me and Michelle are all chuffed and happy about there is there's a green cabinet done up, which means fibre optic broadband. Woo! It's coming to the village, which means it's within 30 feet of our house, and in 6 months' time they might actually let us have a look at it. Or, you know, we've been having quite a few issues with broadband this last week. The cottage we stayed in, the broadband wasn't the greatest, but I'm not criticising that, because to be quite honest, if I had a holiday let cottage and I was letting it out, I wouldn't be putting super fast, super everything broadband in. It'd be the bare minimum, yeah. But I think the router was on the way out, so it just kept dropping out, and you'd have to get up and reset the router, and you don't really notice that sort of thing until it starts. You know, it's one of them things, it works, it just works, and you're happy with it, and you can do what you want to do. Well, what we have to do where we are now is we've got satellite broadband, which is a hell of an expense, but it's the only way that we can get any connectivity at all to the internet. And get me wrong, it's a fantastic system, but it's expensive. We're going to be able to half our costs, and not only that, because the cabinet's so close, it opens up all our options. Yeah, if we wish, which we probably won't do, we can put a dedicated line in. But what's putting me off about the dedicated line is dedicated line rentals. Yeah, if we can get above 20 meg.
In all honesty, probably once they get the fibre optic sorted out, I'll probably just call Sky.
Yeah.
Get them a put broadband in. And
if we can get a package, a reasonable package, that's better than what we've got at the minute. It's not what our problem is at the minute. Being on satellite broadband is very good actually, because you get very little dropout, don't you? You're not sharing with anybody. Although
but the latency is just insane.
Although say that you're sharing with the whole world for that same satellite, but yeah, like I said, the latency. If you want to do a FaceTime, it's terrible, isn't it? You can't FaceTime anybody. Michelle has to drop off and go to a 4G, which then again puts extra expense on it, because when you're out in the country, you stay in contact with your friends through FaceTime. You then have to get a 4G package with a lot of data, don't you? Which kind of builds it up, and it's stop propagating into it. But there's a green cabinet. I might be dying with flu, pneumonia, total eclipse of the flu, or whatever it's called, worst disease known to woman. Yeah. But there's a green cabinet there. I was wondering what they were doing when the roadworks were there, you know.
You were hoping it was a green cabinet?
Yeah, I was hoping it was a green cabinet. The reason I was hoping it was a green cabinet is because they actually dug across the road as well, so they put cabling across the road, or a conduit across the road. So yeah, just start hopefully planning for fibre to the cabinet, which will give you 20, 30, well 10, 20, 30, up to 60.
To be honest, even if it just gives us the speed we've got now, it'll half our bill.
Yeah.
Because at the moment we're paying something like 85 quid a month for internet.
Yeah, and then we can get it for £25.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's That's a lot of money. But having said that as well, when like saying it's one of them things that just works, and you know, and you just take it for granted. Like I said, when we was down your lakes, it kept dropping out and dropping in, and it kind of shows you how much you're reliant on it. Now we got back, and we think our router's on the way out as well. But we're going to nurse our router because the car MOT is due and the service is due. Service light came on the way up from the lakes yesterday, which was a horrendous journey. I did film a little bit, but there's one thing, I've not been filming for the last 3 days because I've just not been fit. I'm still not the best, and I need to get myself better. I'm gonna cuddle down on the couch. Cuddle down? It's not the right word, is it?
Yeah, it works.
It works. I'm gonna snuggle down on the couch. Michelle's turned the heating on this morning.
I turned it on yesterday.
No, Swain. I had fans on me all night, and I'm thinking, this fluid's making me hot.
No, it was only on downstairs.
No,
I take no responsibility for the heat upstairs at all. I only turned up the heating downstairs when I came in because it was like 17 degrees in the house.
tropical.
And so the annual "what should the thermostat be set at" argument begins.
It is a game.
I'll win. I always do. Anyway.
You know why she wins? Because I'm too stupid to realise that she can change it on her phone. So even when I sneak in and nudge it down a bit, it's back up before I've got back to my seat.
Even though he was on who insisted on the Nest system.
Yeah. But that Nest is brilliant because we can turn the heating on. Because not knowing what time we're going to come home from work, we fluctuate up to an hour either way. Sometimes we go straight home, or if the weather's bad, we can just flick it on at work, can't we? And that's Michelle loves that bit, don't you?
Anyway, we're going to be late if you don't concentrate, so...
We're not going to be late at all. We've got 6 minutes, 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
And I'm going at the speed limit. Do you want me to speed?
No.
Anyway, we've got a cabinet. That was a long discussion. Moving on.